And it's the 2010s team to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Bird. McHale is out there with Moses Malone. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Johnson in at the point. Pass to Curry. Puts up a three. Buries it from three-point range.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Jordan. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Curry's got 6 points.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Curry's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Pass to Jordan. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And then Malone with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 2010s team. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Jordan. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Malone dishes to Johnson. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Curry can't get it to go. The 80s team with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to McHale. Right side, Jordan over Harden. And they recover it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 2010s team.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
It's Durant on the wing. Takes a three. And it's Malone with the rebound. To the inside. And it's Bird missing.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, LeBron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They trail by 6. Pass to Bird. Great D that time from Durant.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first. And the 80s team has possession. 9-point game. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for McHale. Johnson outside. They grab their own miss. Malone can't hit.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Harden outside. Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's McHale. He has yet to score. Malone left side. Clock at 4. Shoots over James, and too long on the shot. Malone's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Curry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Malone, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And he can't get the first one. Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And he sinks the second. Curry with him. 11 points in the game. From deep three-point land, Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Yep, it counts. Malone's got 7.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Leonard. Curry, a screen on Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Curry against Johnson. And here's Bird for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And taken away by Johnson. Shot from 6. Here's Malone. Excellent D from Howard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
James finds Curry. Howard at the elbow. Back to Curry. Johnson with the block. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for Bird. Johnson outside. Malone right side. 6 to shoot. Over Howard. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Malone's got it back down to single digits for the 80s team. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 2010s team making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Curry passes to Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Jordan, a screen on Anthony. Now, here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Malone. 9 points in the game so far. Harden against Jordan. Harden kicks to Curry. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Johnson finds Jordan. Jordan sets the screen for Malone. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. They lead by 11. Curry passes to Harden. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harden's got 5 now.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the screen for Malone. Johnson outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Wade. LeBron James on the wing. Kicks it out to Paul. Davis with a screen on Thomas. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets it back. And the 80s team has possession. Trailing by 13. Thomas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, that goes in.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Moving against Wade. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Thomas. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Olajuwon. Over James. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's the 2010s team with it. It's a 13-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Over LeBron. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so it's the home team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the 2010s team, guys, what jumps out so far, stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Davis. Wade out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron in at the 4.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Bird finds Olajuwon over LeBron, and he can't bank that one in. And that's collected by Bird.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Here goes Kawhi. Can't get it to fall. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Olajuwon with a screen for Bird. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Paul. The 80s team making their last shot. Pass to James. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Olajuwon. Here's Bird. With the second effort. Olajuwon, no luck. Olajuwon's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Wade passes to James. Rebound, Julius Erving. And the 80s team has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Leonard with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. The 80s team also changing it up. McHale's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Wilkins in for Irving.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
So he can't get either to fall. The 80s team with the ball. Trailing by 13. To the middle. And McHale the basket on the assist by Bird.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
James looking around. LeBron with the muscle inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
McHale with a screen on James. And it's slammed in by McHale.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Olajuwon with a screen for Bird. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Wilkins kicks to Thomas. Over Paul. They get the rebound, and it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. The 80s team making their last shot and finished off by Davis.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. And the 3 off target. LeBron against McHale. Inside, stolen by Bird. Thomas dishes to McHale over LeBron. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant missed inside. The 80s team with the ball. It's a 13-point game. And Bird, here we go. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. No good on the triple. Stolen by Wilkins. Pass to Bird. McHale with a screen on Paul. Bird, the pass to McHale.
20 times team foul. Kevin Durant.
It's his first trip to the line. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
The 80s team making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Bird. Jordan's checked in for Wilkins. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. And he makes the first. That one misses. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Durant. Davis setting the pick for KD. No good from outside. Michael Jordan on the wing. Guarded by KD. Jordan's gone 1 of 4 so far. KD finds Curry. A rebound by Worthy.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
James Worthy.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Abdul-Jabbar's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Now Curry. He's got 11. The 3 from Harden. Kevin McHale pulls it in. McHale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Jordan. Outside, McHale. Jordan a screen on Durant. And here is Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Harden, 5 points in the game. Pass to Curry for 3. McHale with the rebound. McHale's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. And it's Worthy in the corner. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Harden. Outside Anthony, over Abdul-Jabbar. Anthony can't hit. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Abdul-Jabbar finds Worthy. Taken away by Anthony. Leonard with the ball. And Worthy picks him up defensively. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Kawhi Leonard.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. trailing here by 8. Jordan sets the screen for McHale. Johnson outside. Out to Bird. Lets it go from deep. Silky three-pointer by Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Durant's checked in. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Outside Curry. And stolen by Malone. Jordan outside. McHale outside. Jordan with a screen on James. Pass to Johnson. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. James kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Jordan finds McHale. Jordan a screen on Howard. McHale with the bounce pass. Johnson a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. And now just a 2-point 2010s team lead. Here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Outside Curry. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Harden with it. Picked up by Malone. Harden's shot is off. And the 80s team has possession. Pass to Jordan. Jordan with a screen on Howard. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. And then Malone with the dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
From deep, Harden. The shot, no good. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
39.
Action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court for the 80s team, Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. Down low for the lead, here's Malone. And it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it, and it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Malone. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. James dishes to Curry. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Johnson. And the 80s team has possession. Pass to Jordan. Here's McHale, guarded by Curry. It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Harden outside. To the paint. And stolen by Malone. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And Johnson with the stop.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Howard. Lets the three fly. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Curry, after Magic Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Lobbed up there for Durant. Curry against Johnson. Malone. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now it's a 7-point 80s team lead.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 2010s team. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Curry, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Curry's got 13.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Jordan. Outside, McHale. Jordan sets the screen for McHale. Johnson outside. Malone left side. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard. Curry passes to Harden. Outside for KD. And the ball out of play. The 80s team will inbound. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the 80s team has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. McHale setting the pick for Malone. Pass to Bird. Stolen by Durant. Here's Curry with the three. Beautiful throw from Curry on the three.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
Here's Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for McHale. Now, here's Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Durant, the pass to Curry. Harden scanning the floor. Howard setting the pick for Harden. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 80s team with the ball. The lead is 2. Screen by Jordan. Johnson outside. There's the triple. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feed. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. And here is KD. Scoreless thus far. A shot by Harden. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's McHale. 10 points for him. 4 on the clock. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Malone, and then Malone with the dunk.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Here's Harden, the 80s team making their last shot. Fires at the elbow. Another miss by Harden. Harden's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Lets it go from the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Leonard, he's checked in for Durant.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Bird. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Malone's got the lead up to 9 now for the 80s team.
Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Now here's Howard. Off target with the jump hook. Johnson with it. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the screen for Bird. And here is Johnson. A 3 ball. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's LeBron, and it comes off the front of the rim. Inside, here's Bird. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Curry. 16 points for him. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Here's Johnson. They're leading by 8. Pass to Jordan. And here's Bird for 3. No good. Good D by James. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. James finds Leonard. Now Howard. Stolen by Bird. Bird makes a move, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And the 80s team has possession. Bird kicks to Johnson. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 5 assists in the game.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Howard's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Back to Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
That's good from Johnson. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the 2010s team. They trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry against Johnson. Curry kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. That one good for 2.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Bird. And stolen by Leonard. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the 80s team?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
The 80s team making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
To the middle. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game. And the 2010s team making a change here. Wade's checked in. Now Thomas. No scoring in this one. Bird looking it over.
No question, he got marked on that shot.
LeBron James.
This is his first free throw of the game.
14 foul. At the line for the
And he knocks down the first one. Anthony's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Olajuwon drops them both. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. On the wing, James. Outside Anthony. Davis setting the pick for Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Outside Irving. Pass to Bird. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Anthony. From 10 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
From deep, Thomas. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The 80s team leads by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
The ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Wade on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harden out there with Paul, and it's Durant, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Anthony in at the 4.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Anthony's shot is off. Irving against KD. Taken away by Anthony. Harden dishes to Carmelo. Not going to go that time. Good D by Irving. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here is Durant after Julius Irving's basket. Davis with a screen on McKay. Jordan against Harden. Getting inside, it's Harden.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Jordan inside, guarded by Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Free throw good, Jordan. And the 2010s team making a change here. Leonard's checked in. The 80s team also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. Worthy comes in for Irving. And it's Moncrief in for Thomas. And so Jordan nails both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Anthony. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Wilkins subbed in for Moncrief.
Dominic Wilkins.
That's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Howard's checked in for Leonard.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Anthony, the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
And the 80s team has possession. Pass to Jordan. Jordan sets the pick for McHale. Here's Wilkins. Here's the 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Al Paul, guarded by Jordan. Here's Paul. Harden outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wilkins. Malone looking around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. And it's sent back by Howard. A different look for the 2010s team. James checked in for Anthony. And Curry subbed in for James Harden. The 80s team also changing it up. Bird comes in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Paul. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Wade's checked in. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the 80s coach going over their plan during the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Wade after Kevin McHale's steal. The shot by Wade, no good. Bird against Wade. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Over Wade. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And now a 7-point 80s team lead. And here is LeBron. Pass to KD. Now here's Wade from past the arc. Here's Howard. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
A different look for the 2010s team. Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden subbed in for Dwayne Wade. The 80s team also changing it up. Worthy comes in for McHale. And it's Jordan in for Wilkins. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Worthy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
That's on LeBron James.
And one of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Leonard. And the second free throw, good. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Curry shot is off. The 80s team with the ball. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Jordan with a screen on James. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Curry. Launches from deep. Outside for KD. No good again that time. The 80s team with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Jordan sets the screen for McHale. Johnson outside. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. And the 80s team leads by 14. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Larry Bird's checked in for James Worthy. Now here's Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Howard. Some solid defense here from Malone.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now, here's Johnson. That shot, no good. Here's Curry. Cleared away by Bird. Johnson with it. Jordan sets the pick for McHale. Now Johnson. Malone down low. Working on Howard. And it misses. Here's Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Jordan against Harden. Malone a screen on Harden. Jordan.
2 minutes. 20 10s, 2-5. James Harden. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
The 80s team with the ball. Jordan fires. And he hits from 17.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
At the line for 2, Stephen Curry.
The free throw drops for Curry. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Outside Jordan. Now Bird. Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. It's a 13-point game. Fires the three. It's off.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson, 6 to shoot. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Johnson against Curry. Howard with a screen on Johnson. And it's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Here's Jordan. Oh, what a finish.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And so it's the 80s team winning this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Moses Malone.